back to my channel. If you're new, hi, hello, my name is Kim. I go by Kimberkiss here on YouTube. I promised you I would pull Atlantis cards in the last Starseed reading, Galactic collective reading, and I completely forgot to pull them. So I'm going to pull a couple. We're going to do it an Atlantean inspired reading and just see what magic comes through. Now, the first time I used them was on a client today. And so many beautiful messages came through that definitely coincided with her reading. So I'm really excited to be using them again for all of you. This is the Atlantis Oracle Cards deck by Maria Alita, illustrated by Nicole Payne. If you saw me blow out that candle, or even if you didn't, please make a wish and know it will come true. As can we get, for those watching right now, Rebirth, the Phoenix. Oh my God. So you guys want to hear something crazy? So we were driving a few months ago and I saw this big truck and on the back it said Phoenix. And then like 2 days later, another friend of mine DM'd me and said they saw a truck with this other message on it that was like, it was just everything at once. And it always is like that, right? With synchronicities. But so much about the Phoenix lately and rebirth, and we're all naturally just progressing into this rebirthal. We're rising from the ashes and we're becoming this brand new light body. And it says Atlantis rising has begun. So I'm going to pull a spread of cards. We're going to go through them one by one. And I am going to read the definitions that come with these because there's beautiful messages with them. But yeah, how amazing is that? Rebirth. Maybe I'll put it here so you guys can see it. Can you see it? Athena. Guys, if you haven't checked out, I had this Starseed hotline reading done. I had this Starseed reading done by Starseed Hotline, and it was amazing. Ariel had done mine, but I have like the same codes within my natal chart as Athena. So I do carry a lot of her energy, and she has the owl, which is the wisdom on her shoulder. And that's like you and your higher self merged as one. This says your super heroic odyssey is admired. You guys are literally heroes and you're admired. I literally got a message today from somebody about their secret admirers in the sky on my Instagram. And I was like, huh. And now we have this message about how your heroism is being admired. See how like divine spirit is. It's just so amazing and so beautiful. You just being in that way of where you just naturally shine your light out to everyone and everything literally does not make you vulnerable. It does not make you stupid. It makes you freaking a hero. You're a warrior. You're a hero. You're a light hero. You're inspiring so many people. Ooh, karma. Galactica, an ambassador of truth. Life is a mystical mirror. And we have the yin and the yang. And all is beauty. All is beautiful. That was something that came through my Starseed reading. Like even karmic relationships, even difficult relationships. How beautiful are they? How beautiful are they? They teach you so much. They really help you open your mind and your perspectives. They really help you to unleash that inner light even more. Galactica. Disclosure is closer than you think. Guys, I have chills. Disclosure is closer than you think. Do you know why? Again, this came through my last Starseed reading. It's because hundreds of souls are waking up to the truth every single moment of every single day, realizing the true connectivity that we have to the cosmos and all the beings that reside there, the true connectivity that we have to each and every single one of each other, the true connectivity that we all have to source. That's the disclosure. And the more of us that wake up to it and acknowledge it and understand it as the truth, it's closer, 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 closer coming to you. Disclosure is coming. Yes, and it's coming in a most divine Age of Aquarius kind of way. Look at this, symbols. Oh, I love it. See the infinity symbol there? See the half moon? See the two triangles? As above, so below. Wow. I see a lot of serpent energy. I see a heart. This is truth. This is the ambassador of truth. Number 11. This is truth, justice, and the Atlantean way. Man, they are coming in to set the record straight. They are coming in to set the record straight and to help balance out this karma. That's what's happening. That's a whole rebirthal process. Let's pull one more. And then I'm going to read these. See what they have to say. The word Toyota just came through. Not sure why. I hear pretty please with cherries on top, or pretty please with whipped cream and a cherry. They're singing somewhere over the rainbow. Do, do, do. In that land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Heaven on earth, new earth. Bridging the gap, they said. A rainbow bridge. Somewhere over the rainbow. The rainbow prophecy that the Hopi Indians predicted about the rainbow prophecy. Atlantis. Atlantis has risen. The awakening has begun. Atlantis rising has begun. You know, it's so interesting too, because I've been talking with a friend who has been in Atlantis. And upon talking with them, I've been receiving flashbacks of Atlantis and what it looked like. And it's weird because I'm not sure if I've lived during the time of Atlantis. I definitely know I did during the time of Lemuria. But there might have been some sort of shift into Atlantis from Lemuria into Atlantis. It's interesting too, I just watched Gigi Young's video on the Magicians of Mu recently. I'm about halfway through it because it's about 3 hours long, but it's amazing. And it resonates. And she was talking about how it started out as the female embodiment of Source, progressing into the male embodiment of Source. So Lemuria to Atlantis. I think it's about finding the balance between the two, but I think there's like a rebirthal of consciousnesses from both meeting in the middle. And that's why we're really starting to remember memories from Lemuria, memories from Atlantis. So let's see. Let's read these puppies. Rebirth. Atlantis rising has begun. This adds to the number 8, which is also the infinity symbol. This card has been chosen by your soul today, with purpose and on purpose, to remind you of the sacred cycles of life, which encourage you to be reborn. Oracle meaning. Many of us remember glimpses of Atlantis. What I was just talking about. But what if I were to ponder the idea that we were actually Atlanteans reborn into this cataclysmic time, with purpose and on purpose, to possibly save the world? Mic drop. That came through my Starseed reading. There's a lot relating back to that Starseed reading, and I think it was because I was supposed to pull these cards during my Starseed reading and never got to, but I'm glad I split into 2 parts because it never would have uploaded anyways, and I'm just blabbing, so let's get back into it. I swear I did not have coffee earlier this morning, but it's nighttime now, if you couldn't tell. So let's read that again. Many of us remember glimpses of Atlantis, but what if I were to ponder the idea that we were actually Atlanteans reborn into this cataclysmic time with purpose and on purpose to possibly save the world? Rebirth also means reincarnation, and it is part of the inevitable cycle of life. Can you accept that Atlantis has now risen simply because you were born? I just watched a video recently too, and the title of it was The Chosen One, or The Chosen Ones. And the first card that I pulled in the last Starseed reading was the you are one of the 144,000. Oracle overall message. As a phoenix rises from the ashes, being reborn into the world of opportunity, so too is the energy of Atlantis at this time, rising from depths of the sea. There has come a time for all of life to cycle, where rebirth begins in order for the world to flourish and to grow. This too is an important time for you, where the old ways of your existence fall away, to allow the new yet ancient cycle to begin. It is important for you to honor this time of rebirth as you surrender all fear into the coming phase of your life. So important. This is a huge Aquarian message I've been receiving from all fronts, from all perspectives, fractals, and aspects, and people. It is important for you to honor this time of rebirth as you surrender all fear into the coming phase of your life. Hold your head high and towards the sky, reminding yourself that with each summer there is a winter, and with each autumn there is a spring. May you rise out of your spiritual slumber and cherish the exhilarating energy that follows you from now on. Remember, this exciting energy you are channeling right now is and always has been inspired from the great lands of Atlantis. Oracle message for today. Winter is over. You are now about to experience spring, metaphorically. Much abundance is making its way to you because you are now in a cycle of prosperity, growth, and much positivity. There are wonderful experiences emerging for you to accept because it is really your time to shine. Yet you must clear away any remnants of fear of not being worthy enough to have this greatness now. I suggest you get out and about in nature. Move your body consciously and even plant a garden. These activities are perfect to align yourself with the new cycle that has just begun, and simply put out both hands and say yes to miracles. It's so crazy because in my twin flame reading, I pictured this. Putting out both hands. And I was like, what in the heck is that about? Guys, everything molds into one consciousness, I swear. I love it. Put out both hands and say yes to miracles. Oracle mantra, what you can say is, I arise from the ashes, anew and afresh. This card pretty much sums it all up. We're going to read Athena here. Number 31. Let me know how you like this reading in the comments below. I'd love to hear. Give this a like if it's resonating. And definitely subscribe if you have not already. We have so much magic here that happens. It's so much fun. Athena, your super heroic odyssey is admired. Oracle purpose. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose so that you understand your heroic life's adventure is being watched over by sacred beings. Oracle meaning. The goddess Athena is the Greek goddess of war and wisdom, yet she too had a strong representation in the time of Atlantis. Many times Athena steered the Atlanteans away from warlike acts in order for wisdom to prevail. Are you ready to stop fighting too? Overall message. The gods and goddesses of ancient times, whether you connect to them through mythology or actualology, could be seen as our modern-day superheroes, each one being bestowed with a superpower unique to their own purposeful existence. The philosopher Plato said Athena was the mind of God. In mythology and Atlantisology, Athena is a celestial companion to all who choose to take the heroes and heroines' journey, embarking on a spiritual odyssey through time. Today, as you draw this card, I encourage you to see Athena akin to Wonder Woman of modern times, presenting truth, justice, and the wise way. She is with you, watching over your travels with great admiration, and only wants the best for you. If at any time you feel unsafe in your super adventures, call upon Athena immediately to bring you kapow. Oracle message for today. You are more powerful than you believe. You are wiser than you could imagine. You are braver than you were ever told. There are happenings in your life right now, even if you have felt defeated because you have forgotten these facts. Why? Because the old negative self-talk, which has been passed down through generations, which is not your truth, has hindered your super powerful knowing that you can become a hero in your life too. That was a mouthful. It's time to discover your own innate strengths by committing to your personal development, spiritual awakening, physical transformation, and emotional healing. Call upon the energy of the goddess Athena as well, and start to believe your life is about to become a whole lot better. The oracle mantra you can say is, I am super powerful. Kapow. I love that. Karma, number 26, also a number 8. So we have master number 88 here already with the rebirth and the karma. Oh, rebirthing from karma. Karma, life is a mystical mirror. Oracle purpose. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to show you that karma isn't all that bad, nor is it a bitch. See, this is what I channeled during my Starseed reading too. If you haven't watched that after this one, go watch it because there's a lot that came through. It was powerful. Oracle meaning, karma is an energy force. Atlanteans recognized that karma was attached to everything. They accepted karma and were not afraid of this force. Are you able to stop being scared of karma too? Overall message. Karma. How misunderstood this compelling universal law is, especially to those of you who see karma as being something primarily associated with bad things happening to people who have supposedly done you wrong. Karmic energy, unlike human conditioning, has no judgment, nor does it have an opinion of good or bad. It cannot under any circumstances be cast on another, as it is a purely personal experience of oneself. Karma, to put it simply, is the projection of mirrored energy repeating itself upon an individual's soul, passing through the veils of each lifetime and world in order to master universal realms. The Atlanteans were content in knowing this and accepting without bias what they projected to each other and received from one another, as they were avid dimensional travelers who also moved between time. They could consciously perceive karmic energy in this evolved way beyond one lifetime. Today you have selected karma as a reminder of your own conscious doings. May you use the intention of this card to help you create balance in yourself, to restore your faith that everything is happening for your own higher reasoning. Literally watch that Starseed reading. It's so good. It's about all of this. Oracle message. It's a time of reflection for you whilst being highly intuitive to how you are living, what's being said, how it's being said, and what you are doing, the things you are doing, and why you are doing the things you are doing. If you are living your life in a non-authentic way, example, staying in a loveless relationship, committing to an uninspiring job, living without passion, or not contributing to the greater good, then it's crucial for you to make some changes. All these positive changes will affect your personal karma because when you feel better about your life, it creates immediate positive energy around you. So spend less time worrying about everyone else's karma and start spending more time creating your own in an affirmative way. Oracle mantra, I accept myself and the endless possibilities. Oh, I love that. Then we have Galactica, number 30. Disclosure is closer than you think. Oracle purpose. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to disclose once and for all your connection to the star realms beyond Earth. Oracle meaning, you are Galactica. Galactica is you. Atlanteans had a strong affinity with the star realms and understood they were universal beings who had traveled from the stars to colonize on Earth. Do you remember your galactic history? Overall message. You are not merely born of the Earth, you are a being of the universe, one connected to the timelessness of Galactica. This card discloses conclusively your connection to star beings, interplanetary intelligence, cosmic creations, and encourages you to realize the link between all these, plus your Earth self and Atlantis self. Galactica might be seen as your higher self or miracle self who is limitless, boundless, and infinite, always existing at full divine potential. She or he knows everything about you and should be seen as your ultimate spirit guide. You have chosen this card today with a strong need to be reconnected to Galactica at this prestigious moment in time on the planet. It will not be until you fully integrate fully with your higher self and trust to be guided from that deep knowing within will you be completely happy in every area of your life. Holy freaking cow, exactly what I channeled in the last reading. Oracle message for today. There is a need to connect to your higher self. Start by choosing to be quiet each day so that with purpose you can hear your inner voice speak. This is an opportune time to begin regular meditation classes as well to be with like-minded people who too want to connect to their higher self. Also, I encourage you to become a stargazer and get out at night. Lie flat on your back on the ground and stare at the stars. In ancient days, they used the stars to gain wisdom and did so from staring at the blackness of the sky. So put down the technology of modern times and regularly use the galactic engineering, aka the night sky, that is available to each and every one of you every evening. You will feel much happier when you do. The Oracle mantra, I am one with my higher self. Damn. Okay. We have the Ambassador of Truth, number 11, twin flame number. Truth, justice, and the Atlantean way. Oracle purpose. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to reveal to you that it is the perfect time to make things right again. The Oracle meaning. Justice is not just a modern day philosophy. It has been carried down through all ages on Earth. Great civilizations were born from the ideal of justice prevailing, and one might think that Atlantis was born from the same sentiment, hence the terminology of ambassadors of truth. So I wonder, are you now willing to speak up for what you believe? The overall message. As an ambassador of truth, you are aware at this time that it's important to make all that is wrong with the world and your world right again. This means that your sense of righteousness is heightened at this very moment on purpose in order to showcase your earnest and truthful intentions so you can make things better. The people of Atlantis were determined to celebrate the greater good of divine righteousness through prayer and thought projection. They adhered to the natural virtues of universal laws gifted to them from the oracles and council who had a direct communication with Source. When you understand you too can be a clear channel for truth in the universal sense, you will also accept your own determination for a genuine way of being. Yes, as with all humans, you too know the difference between right and wrong, and it is time to live righteousness in your understanding, because this really is the right thing to do for you. Oracle message. There has been many wrongs in your life. This is what we call injustice. This is what we call injustice, which everyone has experienced at some point in time. However, there have also been many rights as well. It is time to pay attention to the rights of your life, so you can live more righteously and authentically. If you are working through an issue of injustice right now, though, it's vital that you keep your truth about you in order for the wrongs to right themselves quickly. Literally exactly what I channeled in the last reading. When you know your truth, there's literally nothing that can happen to you. In order for the wrongs to right themselves quickly. It may not be as easy for others to see you being in your truth. But really, this is not about anyone else. This is all about being true to you. The Oracle mantra is, I am righteous in the right way. I love that card. And the last card we have is Atlantis. Atlantis has risen, the awakening begins. This one's going to be a good one, guys. Number 1. We have 111 here as well. Another twin flame master number. Atlantis Master Card, Oracle Purpose. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to activate hidden Atlantean memory in order to bring order to your world and the world around you. I was just talking about how we're going to be having more and more consciousness from Atlantis coming into our awareness, and the train just went. Oracle meaning. Atlantis is an ancient place and portal, immersed in mystery, mythology, and miracles. In the twin flame reading, I also got that portal card with the water, and I talked about Atlantis and Lemuria. So that might also be another reading you might want to watch after this, after watching the Starseed one. Just saying. Atlantis is an ancient place and portal immersed in mystery, mythology, and miracles. Today we retrieve the enigmatic philosophies of Atlantis through remembering the power of crystals, pyramids, celestial temples, and ancient energy practices. Atlantis may have been lost several thousand years ago, but could it be about to return? The overall message. The Atlantis card is the first and the highest master card in this oracle. With divine blessings, this card brings with it an activation to awaken your Atlantean truth immediately. Atlantis urges you to be still in order for you to seek your true ancestry beyond lifetimes, worlds, and dimensions, in the knowing that utopia can be once more. It is by no accident that you have felt a void in your life at times, and right now you are seeking answers to sincere questions about your life's intent and your soul's desire. By choosing the Atlantis card, this signifies a direct awakening at present and encourages you to welcome wholeheartedly all of who you were in Atlantis, to be all of who you can be in the future and beyond. Atlantis wants you to remember your birthrights and gifts that were bestowed upon you in these ancient times in order to encourage you to bring them forth upon the modern world, which desperately needs them. I channeled this too in a Starseed reading. Go watch it. Oracle message for today. If you're feeling deluded about your path or life's direction, know that more information is just on the horizon and will be revealed to you soon. It's important to stay calm, meditate more, and align yourself with like-minded people who only want the best for you. By staying miracle-minded as well, you will attract more and more of those people who can realize your gifts. By staying miracle-minded as well, stay miracle-minded. By staying miracle-minded as well, you will attract more and more of those people who can help you realize your gifts. It's an awesome time to be alive. It really is. This age of Aquarius. And the oracle mantra you can use is, I am Atlantean. Utopia is my birthright. And so too are miracles. Gosh, I love that card. Look at that. Doesn't that look familiar? Just this card is activating me. Because that looks so familiar to me. Doesn't it look familiar? It does to me. So do these symbols. Like this one. All of it. It's all a part of us, guys and gals. So that does complete the reading, Starseeds and Atlanteans. If you're here watching this is an amazing reading. If you resonated with it, definitely give it a like. Leave me a comment below letting me know what stuck out to you and what resonated with you and what you've been coming across as remembrances from Atlantis. If you've been seeing visualizations or different temples, different colors, because I always see like that turquoise blue, that coral color when I tap in. Recently, rainbow colors, greens, blues, purples. I mean, it's just sparkles. I see all of it. Crystals. I was told about these big crystals that were lit up from the inside with lightning like inside of them. So yeah, let me know what you remember, what you've seen, and yeah, maybe it will help spark or activate someone else's remembrance of that place as well. So we're definitely here to rebirth this earth into a very high consciousness and level of unconditional love. And I am so excited. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Definitely subscribe if you have not. If you were interested in a Starseed Origins reading with me or love reading, all of the details will be in the description box below. I love you all so incredibly much. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Love you, Starseeds. Bye.